Yo, what is good everyone, it's me back at it again over the video guys today, and today we got ourselves a TOP walkthrough for the first half. And as you can see here from the icon, we've actually got ourselves a different team with us this season. Because if you guys voting for it, and I completely am grateful for it, we got ourselves Regen right here. Now this is the way I'm going to be running my Regen team, because I can, if need be, again, if need be. I'm going to fucking get this onto here. I probably should maybe prepare display. No, it's fine. On the fly ship right here. If you were to get like some substitutes, this EX Boo actually doesn't look too bad. He doesn't look too bad. Because he does give more or less a full board debuff. Because the majority of the characters are going to be like up in the top shelf nearly. And his special move is actually a can't attack. He is good. He does some good stuff. He does some good stuff. I'll say that much. But if need be, you really want to go down the B tier, by all means do it. Take this Bootanks. Bootanks is brilliant. Funnily enough, I actually got him Zenkai 7 Soul Boost him just for this here. It was not worth it. He did not need it, because he's in B tier, and everyone else is in A tier. Although, again, he is a good one. DKP's a good one. The 21s are good. This Piccolo if need be. And if you were to get someone out of A tier, let's just say you want to substitute somebody. Let's just say, I don't know, EX Blue Cell. Obviously, you can do that easily enough. There's no need for it. Or, if you wanted to, get rid of this Piccolo, because from what people have been saying, he's not good. But now we get into the interesting part, my friendship rank. Everybody, but this Piccolo and this baby, are more or less 10. Rank 10, they're all rank 10. But the thing is, this baby is in C tier, as well as the Fat Boo. And yes, there is a difference between the friendship rank. However, this baby, wait, hold on, where is it? Yeah, here, at the end of turn. The end of a turn. I mean, the end of turn 1, 3%, turn 2, 3%, turn 3, 3%, turn 4, 3%. He's getting this much. Whereas this Boo only does it for one turn. End of turn 2, that's it. And plus, baby does give a lot better stuff, I'm just saying. That's why I have him like this here. Bit of a long intro, I know, but it's probably needed. Because, yeah, I haven't really explained myself. But yeah, no, we're going to go ahead and just move on and see how well we get through this board. Because I checked in this board, fuck shit, Steam. The fucking shit, Steam. I'll say that much. So let's move on. But the first fight, it's going to be to our right. Because, actually, wait, no, forward. To our right. Jesus Christ, do you think I am a mental? Yeah, no, this is going to be the fight here because, I mean, you can go to here, which is probably the easier fight. However, going this direction would lead you all the way up to this here fight, or this fight here. That is not a good thing. And this fight, I mean, you can do. But you have to deal with this here, and this is not a good fight. Said how much? Once you go all the way over here, you got easy fights. Easy fights upon easy fights upon easy fights. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get straight into this one. But if you really are, for some reason, for some goddamn reason, doing this here, just don't. If you're planning to do this, do not. You're just going to kill yourself. And I will kill you myself if you don't do it yourself. But I'm going to go with this one because it's 10 times easier. So let's get into it. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're going to have to fight right here. That's why I'm doing this here. Again, only because I would put this Cell on, but this baby, again, he's healed. Cell is going to get absolutely fucked over. I'm telling you right now. So, let's see how well we get this here done. I'm actually going to show it this time unlike last time. So yeah, this should be fun. Alright, so the formation is get rid of this Broly first, and get rid of this Broly, and get rid of this Cooler. Get rid of Tapion. Goku and then Great Saiyan 1, 2. This is why I said we do the fight. You're going to get hit with Tapion saying that, regardless of what you do. It's better to get rid of these two first, because these two can stun you, and he's just a damage dealer. So, I say we get straight into the fight and see how we'll do, and I'm actually going to make sure I do this time. That went wrong on so many places. That went wrong on so many places. I mean, we lived the majority of it. Didn't even get the kill. Oh my god. Okay, so we now know for a fact if we're going to run this team, do not go for this fight. I can say that much. Or, if you really want to, get rid of this Piccolo and swap him out for the blue cell. Or fuck the nail. One of the two. I'm being dead serious. The nail or the cell would be 10 times as better. Get off my screen, I swear to god. Yeah. The cell or the nail would have been 10 times better if we're going to do this fight here. I mean, didn't take too much damage, just said. Maybe minus this Piccolo and this Piccolo, but it's fine. For now, we'll deal with it. We now know for a fact to not do what we did here, because that was a shit game. Let's move on. Our next fight going to be this girls stage, because as I said, although this was easy, you're going to be dealing with this here, or this here. I mean, this one's easy enough, but we're not going to be ours doing it. So let's get into this one. I see, that's the way I say we do this in fight right here. A bit unconventional for the cell, however there's no yellow units for us to worry about, so we can deal with this for now. So, for the time being, let's get into it. Alright, so the formation for this here is get rid of the pan. Again, I have not done this in ages, so for all I know this could be completely wrong. Get rid of 21. Get rid of Mai. Get rid of 18, Chi-Chi and Bulma. I think. I don't know. For all I know, we need to go for Bulma 4. But for now, this seems the best way of doing this, so I'm going to put this back and skip and see how well we do this here. And if we don't get the full kill, we'll take off the EX Piccolo and see how well he does without the EX Piccolo. So let's see if we get into this here. And coming out of that fight, how well do we do? 1.2 million. We got the full kill. That's fair enough. So everybody's still looking good because it's just Regen. It's just that type of guy. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus, 4 supers. That's unheard of this early in the game. But for next fight, it's going to be this one right here, which is just piss easy. So we'll attempt to see if we get as many points as we possibly can. Alright, see, and that's the way we're going to have the team right here. I've taken up the baby and the cell. I've kept the cell off. Only because, again, I want to get as many points as I possibly can. This nail is in Z tier, so it's best for me to have him here. So yeah, so we get straight into it. And the formation is just going to be the way we normally do it as always, because again, this is using a fight. It's nothing too much to worry about, which is going to be this Tapion, Goku, Baby Goku, Boo, and then Rildo at the very end. Let's get straight into it. Coming out of that fight, how well do we do? 1.4 million, still taking a bit of damage. We got the full kill nonetheless. Not too bad, so let's move on. Our next fight going to be not this one. This one right here, because it's 10 times easier than whatever the fuck this shit is. Because last time we dealt with this here, it was a fucking shamble. So yeah, no, fuck off. We're doing this one. Alright, see, that's the way I said we do this here. Because, again, I just want to see how well we do without the Piccolo. And Nail is probably the better option, because we've already got 2 powerful blues on here. So, let's get straight into it. Alright, so the way we're going to do this here is get rid of Tapion, get rid of Beerus, get rid of Vegito. Then we get rid of Vegeta, Goku, or Godku, and then MUI. MUI always goes last. I'm doing it in this order because Tapion gets rid of your thing, and Beerus gets rid of your thing. Gets you can't attack them. Both at the start of the turn of 2. And this Vegito is just a boss cover change character. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this here. And I was actually double checking, see the special move of the Kamikolo and the baby, only because I was thinking we could either one shot MUI, or 2 just go for these 2 and then get rid of Beerus. Would have been the best option I possibly could have had, but no, unfortunately we can't. So yeah, let's move on. Coming out of that fight, how well did we do? 1.1 million, obviously it's free prestige, not too shabby. Fair enough, let's move on. Next fight gonna be not this one. Might have been this one. I mean, to be fair, you could do either or, but this one's a lot harder. Give me one quick second. Alright, so yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and do this here, right here, because, again, although, yes, it is a lot harder. We can do this here, but if you do not want to be comfortable and just go for an easy enough fight, do this one right here. And the way I say you do this here is get rid of Cooler, then Frieza, then get rid of Mecha Frieza, then get rid of Chilled, this Cooler, and a Great Saber 1-2. Again, you can alternate between these 2, but everyone else stays the exact same. Because again, Chilled can actually farm a blue card easily enough. Mecha Frieza I don't know too much about. He might do the same as Chilled, so which is why I'm having him third, because I know Chilled in the 4th slot can give you killed easily. Metal Cooler, I don't know about him, and then he's just there. They don't do anything, other than boost maybe Meta Cooler and Cooler. That's about it, it's the only two. So, but other than that, we're going to go ahead and get straight into this one, which seems easy enough to deal with. Alright, so yeah, no, that's the way I said we do this right here. Again, just move Piccolo over a wee bit. And now that I'm thinking of it, I might as well just put the cell here and just move everybody up. That's probably the better option to do. So yeah, this is the way we're going to have it right here. I said we go straight into this here and see how well the nail does. Alright, so the way we do this here is get rid of this Gogeta first and get rid of Cooler, get rid of Gohan. Get rid of Goku, get rid of this Goku, and then Black. Goku is tankier than Black, however, it doesn't really matter, we always go for Black last. If Black's on the team, just go for him last. So yeah, unless it's that Gamma 2 Tapion Gohan transforming fight, I don't know. That mono blue team, there you go, more or less the mono blue team. That's that team, well then, obviously go for Goku at last. But for this here fight, it's probably better to just do it like this here. Because Gogeta, you need to get rid of immediately. This Cooler, more or less the same thing. Gohan, I mean, it's a bit iffy, but he's transforming, so you might as well just get rid of him as well. So let's get into this here. And coming out of that fight, how well do we do? Piccolo and Cell taking a wee bit, 1.8 million. Got the full kill nonetheless. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby to say the least. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe near 5 supers, which is not too bad as well. Our next fight is going to be this 5-fist stage because this 3-fist is just a no-go. So yeah, and this is 10 times easier. So let's get into it. As you know, this is the way we do this right here. Literally just move them about. At this point, I don't even think you even need this Piccolo anymore. I think he's just now redundant. In all honesty, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, this is the way we do this here. So let's get into it. Alright, so the way you do this fight here is get rid of this 13, get rid of Raccoon, get rid of Ginyu, get rid of 14, Bertrand, and 15. This is the way you do this here, because, again, this guy gets, if you get rid of these two first, he gets significantly buffed, he heals himself, he's just a tank. And then the rest of them are just there, so, yeah, let's move on with the fight. And coming out of that fight, how well do we do? Alright, 1.6 mil, that's pretty good, not too shabby to say the least. Piccolo's healing up a wee bit as well, let's go. Next fight gonna be this 5-fist stage, because this 3-fist stage we've already dealt with, and I'd rather not deal with it anymore because, yeah. But then again, we never tried it with the other team, but we're not doing that because it's a 3-fist stage compared to this here, which is 5-fist stage, and it's actually something we can actually deal with easily. So, we'll get into it. Alright, so yeah, no, this is the way we're going to have it right here. Isn't too much of a deviation, because there's not really much you can do about this here. So, we're going to deal with this here, and see how well we get on. I've taken off the nail and put on the blue cell, because although, yes, there is Super Saiyan 3, however, there's about 3 yellows. I'd rather not sacrifice 3 purples. Not doing that. Let's move on. Alright, so let's see, the way we do this here is get rid of Goku first and get rid of Super Saiyan 4, get rid of Kakarot, get rid of this Goku, get rid of this Goku, and then get this Goku. Because, again, these two are your main damage dealers, get rid of them immediately. He's just there. He forms super similarly to Chilled. He's just an EX and he's like the tankiest out of the team, so it's best to go for him last. Let's move on with the fight. And coming out of that fight, how well do we do? Alright, not too bad, 1.5 million, got the full kill. It's not too shabby. Piccolo's getting a wee bit of a beating here to say the least, so let's move on. Next fight's going to be this 4-fist stage because it's the easiest. Because this is just, no, you can want to kill yours. I want to kill you. We're doing this fight here, it's piss easy. Alright, so yeah, notice the way we have it right here. Actually, wait. Alright, so yeah, notice the way we have it right here. Because, again, there is one red. We don't care. We're going to move on and not deal with it. Alright, so the way we do this here is get rid of these two first and get rid of Super Saiyan 3. Get rid of... Actually, wait. Yeah, no. Keep Super Saiyan. We're going to keep Super Saiyan 3 here. Although, yes, our team is essentially just blast based. However, I'd rather just deal with it. Get rid of Nappa, Boo, and then 13. I did say it was only one red, but there's 2 of them. One's insignificant, the other one also insignificant, but it's sparking. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well do we do? Can you look? Okay, Piccolo took a wee bit. I think he's healing up. Get the full kill nonetheless. I don't even know if we even survived Bojack's super, that's the only thing. Do we survive Bojack's super? I don't know. We mightn't have. If we didn't, he'd probably hit this Piccolo. Nonetheless, we still survived nonetheless. Let's move on. Next fight gonna be this 5th stage because it's, again, one of the easiest stages in the game. So, you might as well. Now, because the notice the way we have it right here. Not too special about this, just there. And we can't really make utilization of these two tiles, unlike these two, because Janemba is 100%, and everyone here is primarily blast based. I have checked this Piccolo, he is primarily blast based by an extra like 2,000, which is significant. Same thing with the Janemba, because if we go into here, stats, I mean it's an extra 3,000, 3,800 more or less compared to the Piccolo, but I mean like, yeah, it's still significant. But other than that, I said we just move on. The fight formation we do this here is just the usual. It's Gohan. Get rid of these two. Get rid of Broly, get rid of Goten, and get rid of Death Buff Goku. For obvious reasons last. Let's go. Come on, that fight, how about we do? Alright, nail taking a wee bit, but it's not too bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 super. Jesus Christ, we got the full kill nonetheless. Let's move on. Next fight is going to be right in front of us. Or we could not do this here. I mean we can, but it's just your death wish. Or this fight right here, which is, no, it's also your death wish. We're gonna go ahead and go straight in front of us, and then afterwards the dreaded fight, which I am not gonna be happy with. So let's move on. So yeah, no, this is why we're gonna have it right here. I'm gonna be using all my supers, unfortunately, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna hope the best and see what way we do this here. Alright, so this is formation just the way we did it before. 3, 4, Beast, Super, 2, Kid. Easy enough. Let's move on. Look at that fight, how what do we do? 2.5 million, Janemba's took a massive hit, what the hell? Still got a full kill nonetheless. I just also realized I forgot one thing. I'm a moral. I completely forgot, we had 3 yellows. Okay, so yeah, swap out one of your purples for Blue Cell. I completely forgot about that. Swap out one of your purples for Blue Cell. I completely forgot about that because now Janemba took the fault for it. I'm a moron. You can thank me later. Alright, moving on to the dreaded fight as I said before, because we have this fight right here. Because this fight is just no. It is not fucking correct. So unfortunately we're gonna have to deal with this here. Unfortunately. So yeah. Because if we were to, let's just say we did this fight for some reason, we have to deal with this here. It's the exact same thing. This whole row is a fucking shit stain. So we're gonna have to do the easiest fight that we can possibly get, which is this here. It's a 3/5 stage, so yeah. This is not gonna go well, this is not. I'm gonna guarantee it's not gonna go well. Yeah, no, it's probably the way we're gonna have to do this here. I'll just move these two up because why not? This is possibly the best way I can possibly do this here. Without getting Janemba killed, this is probably the better way of doing this here. Someone is going to get absolutely thrashed, I'm telling you right now, someone's going to get thrashed. But unfortunately I can't help with that, that's the thing, I can't help with that, that's the only problem I have. But if for some reason, you want to take off another purple, take off the nail because he gives the debuff, and plus, I mean if you're like mine, he's almost ready for a super. He's probably not going to get it, but he's almost ready for a super. And if you really want to put him on, he's not very good. Rank 10, 200. I mean, yeah, no, it's not really good. Said at least. So, again, if you really want to, by all means, take off the nail, put on for this Piccolo. But I'm going to keep it like this here and pray to all living shit that we do this here. Let's move on. Alright, so the way we do this here is we get rid of the tag switch first. Then we get rid of this Trunks. Then we get rid of this Trunks. Get rid of this Vegeta. Get rid of this Vegeta. And then get rid of this Vegeta. This is the way I say we do this here. Yes, he does give a bit of support to the Vegeta team. But it's for one turn. One turn. Or 2 turns. Whatever way. If we get rid of the powerhouses first before the support, although it's not the way we meant to do this here because of some other fights. However, this is probably the best method I could think of. Again, this is the way we did it last time, and it completely failed. However, again, it's probably the only way you can do this here. I'm not too sure, because again, reading through their kits briefly and somewhat studying them, this is probably the best method I can think of we can do. So we're gonna pray to fucking God that neither the EX purples are dead. We're gonna pray the fuck and see if we live this here. Let's go. And coming out of this dreadful fight. What for? Wait, hold on, really? I mean, yes, it was a 3/5 stage. Nail did get obliterated, more or less. Again, if you wanted to, definitely, I did say take off the nail. I did say take off the nail. But it wasn't for this reason. I mean, Baby's still there. Again, this is why I brought him instead of the Boo, just because of this reason. He's living like a mad lad. But yeah, no. We're gonna move on to the next fight, which is gonna be right in front of us. Because this fight, I mean, you can do if you want to. Or you have this fight, which is piss easy. I mean, if you really want to, go ahead and do this here. And just do the bridge V technique, as I like to call it. Go ahead and do this fight. It's easy as all hell. But I'm gonna go in front of me, because this is not that bad. It's easy enough to deal with, so we're gonna go ahead. Alright, so yeah, this is why we're gonna have it right here. I took it off the nail. Again, I just want to get Janemba healed more so than the nail. Although, yes, nail has higher keyword source speed. Janemba is a Sporkin Zenkai. Obviously, significantly better stats, so it's best if I do it like this here. So let's move on. And the way we do this here is just the way we did it before. These three first, and then these three last. It's the way we've done it before. It's easy enough. We'll get into it. Let's see how well we do. Alright, come on, that fight, how well do we do? Alright, 1.7. Got the full kill. And surprise there. We got Baby Super. For our last fight, we can either do this here, or we can do this here. The exact same seed. We go to here, we have an option for this here fight, which is, I mean, it's easy enough. But we have this fight over here, so I'm probably going to do the 5/5 stage because of just that specific reason. So we're going to get straight into it. And yeah, no, we're going to leave it like this here. We're not changing too much. We're going to just leave it like this here. We're going to leave it the way it is and just deal with it. He's on 49. He's kept the same, actually. I just realized that he's kept the exact same. Actually, I think, yeah, no, actually, no, he 1%. 1%. But it's fine. We'll deal with this here and see how well we do this here. Actually, I'm going to move you to here, actually, because you don't need healed anymore. You're 100%. He's at 83, 87, 77, but you're fine. He's an EX. It doesn't matter too much. So we're going to deal with this here. And the way we do this here is get rid of Bardock, get rid of Fascia, get rid of Borgos, get rid of Tora, Shugesh, and then Bardock at the end. Again, the way I only do this here because Bardock is last man standing unit, and so is this one, but he is a lot less significant compared to this one, considering he's 4 stars, he's 2 stars, he's old, he's recent. Fascia heals Bardock's squad. And these two are just damage dealers. He gives health restoration. Once you get rid of her, you can go for him next, but I'll just do to him because he's easier to get rid of. So, this is the way we do this here. Let's get into it. And coming out of this fight for the end of the video, Cell, Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck happened to you? What actually happened? Didn't even get the full kill. What happened? What in fuck's name actually happened? These two absolutely fucking near ripped themselves to shreds. What happened? It's fine. It's fine. We still have the EX Piccolo for some reason. But it's fine. We can deal with this here. If we can get him healed, we can get him healed. He's fine enough. He's about the exact same as him, actually, so it's fine. What do we end off with? 20.7 million. It's not as much as you get with the movies team normally, but again, I know why for this team, because again, it's a mixture of every tier that I can possibly get. So we'll see where we end off here. What is the top and what's my rank? My rank is 391. With this regen team, I'm honestly surprised. And considering the first fight was a shit stain, yeah, fair enough. What's the top? Who's around the top? Who's up at the top? I really want to see. A Raditz. What's it, Saiyans? It is I'm assuming it's Saiyans. I have no idea what this is. Could be Saiyans, could be something else. I have no idea. It's not Ginyu Force members, which I did say this here. I did say Ginyu Force is going to be up here. Not running any Sahas, so and again, the run pod piece. Again, I did say here. Ginyu Force is going to be here. I did say this. Oh, we got Mega Frieza. Hello. Oh, okay, so it's just still, can you force freeze of force more or less. Didn't want any further down. I'm very curious. Okay, so yeah, he's ranked 6 in. Oh wait, hold on, we got GT? Is this GT? I mean, fair enough, fair play to him, yeah. Fair play. Fair play, fair play. Fair play for getting up this high with GT. It's not expecting him to be this high up, but it's fine. I'm sorry, someone's running the Goku free. Are they even on the boost system? What is this team? This looks like an amalgamation of Freeze of Force with TOP. These two TOP. Why are they here? They don't even fit in the team. But I mean, if it works, it works. Are they even on the boost system? I don't even know. But I really want to see. Are they in? What are they? I'm gonna look for them. I'm gonna cut the video and I'm gonna see if we can find them somewhere here. As I found them. They're in A tier. Every one of the new units is in A tier, which is honestly surprising. You would think that they would have been swapped somewhere else, but that's fair enough, I guess. To be honest, I didn't expect them to update it like this here, but it's fine. That's fair. It's fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. But I mean, A tier is actually not half bad. A tier is not half bad. I'll say that much. A tier is not bad. But yeah, no, other than that, hope you did enjoy. I shall see you all in the next video.